All right, let's see. So we have the Alpha Foxtrot Romulus. This is Danny's. And what is the trigger we have on here? I mean, not trigger, sorry. The grip.
The grip. So on that weak side, you've got the MagMo Edge Grip that's been added to the grip module.
MagMo.
MagMo.
MagMo. All right, and so when we're looking at it, man, it's like cut out so that your actual trigger hand, primary grip, your fingers don't get on that, but then it's gonna create support for your support hand. All right, so let's see. Why does it keep doing that to me?
Sure.
Oh, that time it was me. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna switch these. You know what?
Got you.
Okay. Well, it's doing it. At least I'm doing it with my own. Okay. Do you want to come out here and talk to you about it here too?
I can. I'm holding the tent.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we got some wind.
Yeah, the wind's kicked up on us, so we're...
All right, so something that I'm noticing that I actually like is with my primary grip, I can actually dig these fingers into that pad and actually pinch it even more. So here, let me switch sides.
Okay. Yep, go ahead.
So I'm here.
We're safe that way, just so you know.
And then so my fingers are actually pushing into it this way. And then I'm coming up on top of that, and I actually feel it like, I'll keep it a little bit more stable.
Yeah.
So are you feeling that too?
Yes. So my fingers come right to touch it. This is custom cut to my hand. I sent him pictures, and he sent right where my fingers go. So that sits there. My weak hand comes in here. Now, because I've got big hands, the other thing that happens to me, I'm going to go ahead and unload this. I think
Yeah, that's a good idea.
We're just going to unload it. There we go. Nice cat. Well done. Okay. So the other thing that happens with me, because of my big hands, my strong hand comes across here and engages this safety on the grip safety here, right? But when I bring my weak hand in, sometimes if this wasn't here, my weak hand can prevent me from actually getting a good push and a good press on that grip safety. So this MagMo grip allows my palm to be out of the way, and I can fully engage that grip safety without my left palm getting in the way. So if you've got big hands and you're shooting 2011s, I'm sure it's happened to you, or 1911s, where your weak hand gets in the way and you don't fully depress the grip safety, then sometimes it just feels like you got a dead trigger. It's happened to me a couple times. So this has completely resolved that issue for me, because my hand can be in there first, and then this weak hand can get in there without impeding my strong hand on that grip safety. So it's a big advantage for me, and it got rid of a couple times where I had malfunctions where it was really, my grip wasn't right.
All right, cool. Well, so now this one, you have this on your,
Here, okay, go ahead.
The 211 as well, right?
Yeah, I can grab that one real quick. What do you want to do?
Yeah, sure. So you have it on both. You want to come on this side of me?
Yep.
So you have it on both.
Have it on both. So this is the 2011, the P211. Now this one, you can see here where it's actually built. They made these grips and they screw on right through there. Where on that one, because there's no holes in that, it's put on with 3M, so it mounts on there with a glue. But this one is part of the grip. They actually made grips on both sides for this thing. The weak side, or the strong side grip, I'll say, it has a little palm swell for me as well on the P211. So they made a full set of grips for it, but you can see same kind of concept. I'm able to get in there and get a good grip, and then my weak hand can come in without me having to adjust the grip with my strong hand. So really,
all right, so this one, grips are made to actually fit onto the Sig. This one we're using glue.
Correct. Yep. Because there's no mounting to that to that kind of a grip.
Well, so which is nice because now you can put on any grip you have.
Put on any grip you have.
Now I'd say the only downside well, two downsides. One is that's permanently on there.
Yep.
So now there's no taking that off without possibly damaging the grip.
Sure.
And the second thing would be if you ever go lefty,
So I've actually messed with it a little bit.
it's kind of interesting. It's doable.
It's doable. Yeah, it doesn't impede me as much as I thought it would.
Yeah, it kind of just fits into your
Fits into
palm.
the palm of the hand, so it
Yeah.
feels like a major palm swell.
Yeah.
But it really doesn't get in my way at all. And
Yeah, it
my
just
trigger
feels
finger
weird.
goes where it's supposed to go. It just feels
Yeah.
funny. Yep.
And practice.
Yep.
And then just get comfortable to it. So those would be the only two downsides, but it obviously has a lot of plus sides to it.
It really does, in my opinion. I think it's, and guys, the crazy thing is they're not expensive.
Yeah, how much?
Like even on these, I think they were less than. I think he has these. I might get this wrong, but I think they're like $80. They're under $100 for the set of grips.
All right,
and when you go
nice.
get grips for a new gun, they're
Yeah.
usually pretty expensive. So you're talking less than $100. I think these are like 50, 55, something like that.
Yeah.
So they're not a crazy expensive thing, but man, it changes the game for getting a good solid grip on there and holding that gun flat.
Yeah. All right, very nice. MagMo.
MagMo, you can find them on pewcentric.com.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, very cool.
All right, what do you guys think? Is it worth the upgrade? I don't know, Danny thinks so.
I do. I'm a fan, man.
All right, man, very
Put
nice.
me over. Thanks, brother.
Thank you.
Yep.